Hey everybody, today I'm going to be bringing you a review on the MAC Cosmetics Spring 2014 collection of Fantasy of Flowers, the lipsticks. There are 6 lipsticks in this collection and they're all luster finish. What does that mean? That means that they lean on the sheer side and they take a little bit of time and swipes to build up to opacity, but they are buildable. They are neither hydrating nor drying. They kind of just feel like regular lipstick on the lips, but they don't really give you too much moisture. But with that being said, they're not as dry as a matte, but they're not as moisturizing as, say, a cream. So they're kind of right there in the middle, but a lot of people get either turned off by their sheerness or get really excited about their sheerness. If you have highly pigmented lips, you may not want these because the pigmentation in your lips is going to come through. But that also makes the color more unique to you if you want to think about it in a positive way. But if you have lighter lips or you're using a lip primer, these may be truer to the two. Now, they have the classic vanilla scent and there is no special packaging. So let's start with the nudes and one of the reddish shades, and then we'll go into the purple pinks, the more feminine shades. Now, by the way, this collection was split up into 2 categories, like a pink category and a green category. And I believe these shades are from the green category. So let's start with Dreaming Dahlia. And all of them, by the way, if anybody knows what this means, can you tell me? All of them have like this weird thing where it says like 7M or 7NL. Like they have letters on them. I've never seen that before. On top of their A or whatever. So first shade we have is Dreaming Dahlia. And this shade is a beautiful pinky orange. Really a pretty shade in terms of for spring. So if you weren't like a nude person, or you were like, you know what, I'm not into this pink stuff, bring me my reds, this is a great way to take your winter reds into your spring, to make it into a spring red. Now this shade doesn't have any shimmer or anything, it's pretty much very sheer, but you can build it up. As you can see, it's still not exactly true to the tube, but when you put this on and your pigmentation of lips comes out, this will either lean red or orange or even coral on your lips, depending on your skin tone and your lip pigmentation. So when you go to the store and you have access to these, I would say try them on if you can, because swiping them on the hand just doesn't do it justice. And I'm going to have picture swatches of my lips at the end to show you guys exactly what it looks like on the lips. And if you're wondering how many swipes I used, please check out my Instagram. I have all that information on my little review. So the next shade that we have is Fleur D'Coral, and I'm assuming that means like coral flower. Now this shade is not really coral at all. It's a peachy pink. I don't understand why they said that this was coral, at least not on me or not to me. Did I feel this shade was coral. Now this shade was one of the sheerer ones. It's extremely sheer. Like I can build it up and it becomes like a nudie pink, but like a pink or peach or pink based nude, but in no way does it really feel coral to me. It just doesn't have that little bit of orange in it that it would need to be a coral, but it is definitely a sheer shade. The next one we have is Naked Bud. And this one's a little bit more brown than Fleur D'Coral. And this one, again, that's 2 swipes, and it's still pretty sheer. This is one of those, like, your lips, but better shades. So if you really want to keep it really neutral for spring, pick up Naked Bud, and you'll probably, with your pigmentation coming through your lips, you'll probably get that my lips but better look. But it may look like chapstick on some people. And who wants to pay $16 for chapstick? So it really depends on what your skin tone looks like I can't stress that enough. Then we have some pinks and purples. And the first one we're going to do is Rose Lily. And I'm wearing this today, but I have the cream sheen over it, so it's a little bit more glossy. And this is your baby pink. And it's not as sheer as the nudes. This is 2 swipes, and as you can see, it's a pretty decent coverage, but you can build it up definitely more, 4 swipes, and you'll get that like full opacity. That's what I did today. And the good thing is it doesn't feel heavy or goopy on my lips, so I've done 4 coats, but I don't feel like I'm wearing 4 coats of lipstick. The next one we have is Snapdragon, and this one has a little bit of sheen to it, like a little bit of metallic sheen to it, like it's catching the light right there. And it's actually, that's how the lipstick is. And this one has a little bit of purple, and it's like a purpley pink, but this one's really sheer. You really have to layer that one on, and it's still not even, it's just slightly darker than the first one. They're very, very similar in shades. They should have varied it up a little bit more since they are so sheer. And the last one is Heavenly Hybrid, and this one applied the best, and this is the purple of the group. And this one swipe, pretty opaque, you know, 2 swipes, 3 swipes, perfect. So overall, these lipsticks did perform moderately well. They were okay pigmented for lusters. They're the exact pigmentation we would expect from a luster. And those that had just a slightly more pigmentation, well, that was just a bonus. What do you guys think about these lipsticks? Were you turned off by the fact that there were so many lusters? Would you have liked to see a mix of maybe some amplified creams, some lusters, maybe a glaze or two? Really vary it up for those of us who maybe are not fans of the luster formula. I understand that spring is supposed to be light and airy, so I understand why they used lusters, but I feel like they could have offered, whoa, just a little bit more. Anyway, because they had 6 lipsticks, right? They could have given us options. Anyway, leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think. Did you pick any of them up? Did this review help you a little bit? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.